Yep, and welcome to another edition of RV Life. Today, we're going to go over a maintenance issue our RV is having right now. Currently, our gray water tank, the sensor isn't working. As you can see here, the gray water says we're 2/3 filled. The issue is, we just dumped. And after every time we dump, our gray water always says we're 2/3 filled. Being here at an RV park, it hasn't been that big of a deal because, you know, we're able to dump pretty easy, leave the gray water thing open. But now we're about to go boondock a little bit out in the desert, so time to go to Camping World to see if they can fix this for us. Well, we're on our way to Camping World. I really hope the technicians let us interview them so we could get real detailed with our viewers about what's wrong with our gray water tank. Alright, we're here at Camping World. Let's go inside. Yep. Hi everyone, this is Seth here at Camping World. Now Seth and I were just talking about the issue with our RV, about how the gray water is always showing filled. Seth, what do you think might be the problem?
It could be sensors bad. It could be the control panel and the monitor panel isn't reading properly. There could be something stuck inside on the sensors. It's pretty easy to test.
So what happened is the last time we were here for service, they looked at it and they said that it's probably the sensor, and they ordered a part and we scheduled this appointment right here to get it fixed. So hopefully it was that part, so it could be fixed today, because we're going to go boondocking out in the desert and I want to make sure our gray water doesn't overflow.
I think you'll be just fine. We're going to replace that sensor and get you going.
Thanks, Seth.
Go ahead.
Hi everyone. Right now I'm talking to our good friend here, Asa, and we're checking in and I'm telling him about our issue with our rig, about our gray water, how it's always showing full, and Asa's going to check us in so it can get looked at.
Yep, so it looks like right here we have an appointment for this morning at 8:30 in the morning to take a look at that. Looks like that it's not reading correctly and that your tank sensors are bad. Looks like we're going to replace the tank sensors for you today. Sound good?
That sounds good. It's all just part of RV life, Asa.
Yes, it is.
Because when you're living your life on the road in a rig like ours, you got to get used to these Camping World visits. So it's important to make friends with nice gentlemen here like Asa.
Absolutely. It definitely helps out when traveling around.
Here, this is RV Life. Here's Asa right here, talking to Jennifer, my RV wife, about another small issue with a little piece on our stairs coming down. Camping World is often real good at fixing these other small issues when you're on an appointment for something else.
Yeah, no, that should be fine. You just want to make sure there's no dirt on there and everything, and then you'll be good to go. Also, I'm not sure what kind of slide-out mechanism you have. There may be points to lubricate on the bottom as well.
I looked, I didn't see anything.
Oh, okay. And I'm just saying I haven't inspected it
Right.
yet. That's
It would look
what
like
we've
this,
run into.
right?
They
There's
look more
something metal.
like rams. So they're kind of like supports for the weight on that style. I don't know if you have that style,
Okay.
but if you do have it, it'd be clearly obvious. There's going to be two rams underneath there that the box would essentially rest on.
Okay.
But it might just be floating off these racks right here.
I think if I remember correctly, I didn't see anything down there.
Oh, okay,
But,
okay. And that,
I
yeah,
will double check
without
it.
looking at it,
Yeah.
it'd be hard to say for sure. But
Okay, cool.
all right.
Well, this is my RV wife Jennifer and Asa here talking about slide-out maintenance. Jennifer here is real detailed about some of the more important aspects of the mechanics of the RV. And if you got a slide-out like ours, you got to make sure you're taking care of it. Isn't that right, Asa?
Absolutely. Slide out seals can get expensive, and just doing a little preventative maintenance can save you a little money in the long run.
You know, sometimes when you go to Camping World for one thing, it turns into a couple other things. That's just RV life, everyone.
Unfortunately, it is, but you got to keep everything in tip-top shape.
Indeed. All right. Our rig is all checked into Camping World. They're going to fix some of those issues. Now me and Jennifer are going to go get something to eat. It's important when you're waiting for your RV to be serviced to have a nice breakfast. Yep, here we are in the garage Camping World. They're working on the rig. Let's see how far it's come along. Yep, it looks like they had to take things apart here to replace the sensor. Well, I'm here in the waiting room. Bad news is I got ejected from the garage because I guess per Camping World policy, I'm not allowed to be in the garage when they're fixing the rig. So I'll let you know when they're done. Alright everybody, we got a little bit of bad news here. I just talked to the manager and it looks like they replaced the sensor. The bad news is it didn't fix the problem, so right now they have someone else out there diagnosing it. I'll check back in soon. Hopefully it could get
Alright, so we're gonna have to take a look at it and do some additional troubleshooting to figure out what's going on in there for you.
These RVs can be complicated sometimes, can't they?
Absolutely, lots of wires and lots of devices and gadgets in there.
Well, you know what they say, that's all just part of RV life.
Absolutely.
Yep, the rain is really starting to come down, and they're still not done with our rig. I'm nervous they're not going to be able to fix it. Doesn't seem like they know what's even wrong. The rain is coming down real badly, and they still haven't fixed the rig. It's going to be a long drive to Palm Springs. And it's not a great day for Camping World in San Marcos either. It looks like they might need a new roof.
Alright, so your specific sensors, they work through sonar and they send milliamps back to your control panel, and that determines how many milliamps, whether it is reading full or any level in between there. And that's basically how those sensors work.
Milliamps.
Milliamps, correct. Real small measurement of electricity.
Man, you're quite knowledgeable.
I try. I don't know everything because it's hard to know everything about an RV, but I do have a little bit of knowledge in the field.
And what's your opinion about roofing? Because I'll tell you what, Camping World, I'm pretty sure needs a new roof.
Roofing definitely very important. More so on your RV than at Camping World. On your RV, it protects your goods and your stuff inside.
That's right. That is real important. Now, considering I just got my here RV in October, I should be good for a while on my roof, right?
Absolutely. You still want to inspect it regularly just to verify that no scrapes, sticks, sun damage. Basically, you just want to take care to investigate, make sure it's taking care of you and keeping you and your unit dry on the inside.
Alrighty, so, and you know what? You stay dry in here too. It looks like you might need an umbrella if you're going to stay at work today.
Absolutely, I might.
Alright. Alright, so what happened?
Alright, so we took a look at your system there, and pretty much what is going on is basically you have a slight film residue there, and those sensors are so sensitive that they were actually picking up on that. So even though you double flush your tanks just to make sure everything's extra clean, you can't necessarily get all that film out all the time. So basically the sensors were so sensitive they were picking up on that. What we did is we just spaced them out a little further so they were only picking up the water level, and now everything's back and functioning correctly as it should.
What do you think could have caused that? Do you think there's a chance it could have been Jennifer's magical oils that she likes to use?
Really we can't speculate, but that very well could be anything oily as far as beauty and healthcare products. Also to the oil on your skin, just when you wash and take a shower regularly, all could get down in there. You don't normally degrease them because it could be bad for the seals in the system. So it just is one of those things that could potentially build up in there.
Yeah, Jennifer gets a little witchy with all her essential oils and stuff.
I can't say 100%, but that definitely could have contributed to the problem.
Alright, well anyways, it was so nice dealing with you. Thanks for fixing our rig. Too bad it's a super rainy day, but
Super rainy.
But anyways, good luck with your roof, and we're off to Palm Springs.
Alrighty, you guys have a good safe trip, and we'll see you next time you're through the area.
Alright. Alright everyone, great news. Camping World fixed the RV. The gray water tank is now working accurately. We're going to now hook up the Jeep and we'll be on our way. This is RV Life. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, RV Lifer. You can subscribe to us by looking at the bottom right hand corner of this video and click the subscribe button. You need a Gmail account.